velocity are to pushing Haley.
Just saw Blaney move down into the low line, but he's 3 or 4 cars behind his teammates.
When they join in the middle there, they jump to his outside. Left him hanging all by himself. Here comes a little bit of help. Oh, he jumps to the bottom. You know, you talked about Justin Haley out front. I think they've seen him win enough Xfinity races where I think they trust him. And I think that they feel like he's a good plate racer and they can trust him.
I think the trust is there, but it's the speed in that car there. Once that outside line starts to come up here, Brad's probably going to jump in front of that 17 car. I'm surprised that he's not doing that right here. He's trying to take the momentum that 17 car, Chris Buescher on the outside, has to go to the front.
He can make that move right now. And he's a little worried about hanging his teammate Joey Logano out.
Even Joey doesn't take that advantage, that opportunity, and that's what I'm worried about. I'm not sure that Haley's car has quite enough pace, and that outside line is going to go right by with the help of Christopher Bell to 20. Pushes Chris Buescher clear off of turn 2. Now Christopher Bell jumps down to the inside. Sorry, Rick.
And Buescher that's jumped out to the inside is Bell now leading that outside line. We'll see if that keeps the momentum up and that slow line, or the inside line, begins to slow as Bell, who needs as many points as he could possibly get so he doesn't have to go to the Roval in a must-win situation, trying to get out front here at Talladega. Dave?
Rick Christopher told us this week that he has a hard time getting people to go with him and follow him when he makes these moves in a very fast red and black number 20. Well, during the red flag period, I talked with Christopher. I said, "Did you just get shuffled out?" He goes, "No, I was making moves and no one would come with me." So now, Christopher Bell leading. We'll see if the train will follow him, if they'll trust him to lead here at Talladega.
Big stack up there in that middle line. Oh, the 17 gets a little upset. Chris Buescher there. All those guys are really checked up behind him. All bailing to that top line to go around.
And look how it's hurt. See that bright yellow car of Blaney? He lost a lot of spots. But up front, the 11 of Denny Hamlin, he's picked up about 14 spots since the restart. Some going forward, some going back. Oh, they're starting to try to get that outside lane.
Toyota driver update on Christopher Bell. Started this race in 12th. Has been all the way back to 26. Right now is leading. And by doing that, as you look on the left side of the screen, too, Christopher Bell, leader. That puts him above that cut line.
Now with all these drivers very close on fuel, running the top like this will allow them a little bit of time out of the gas, I would imagine. Other than Christopher Bell, everybody else probably finds a little bit of time for part throttle.
And as they move up toward the wall, we want to get through the field, presented by DoorDash. We'll start with you, Dave.
And we'll go back to Christopher Bell, who told us this week when he watches video to see what to do during these races, he wants to see who won the stage or the race and where they were 3 or 4 laps before that. What moves did they make? How did they get there? And if I had a bad stage, what did I do wrong? So those things he's marked down. And again, if he can get people to go with him, he feels like he's got enough knowledge to win this race, Marty.
When Rodney Childers has said, I feel like the super speedways is the strength of our program right now for Kevin Harvick and our team. And they're showing it right now. Harvick has been up front all day long. Got stage points in stage 1. Remember, he came in below the cut line. He needs those stage points. He got them. Denny Hamlin's whole philosophy, we've talked about it. They won at Las Vegas last week. They're into the round of 8, but they want more playoff points. They've almost earned double the amount of playoff points of any team in the playoffs. Hamlin sitting right now in 3rd. And the same thing for Alex Bowman, sitting back there in 4th, in position to gain points once again. Greg and I said we have to stay aggressive all day long and get those stage points right now. Doing what he needs to do, Parker.
Right behind him, Ryan Preece, we know, who does not have a ride with that 37 car going away next year, running in the 5th place. We love to see this at Super Speedways. Who's going to be that car that maybe we don't suspect that's going to show themselves to be up front and have an opportunity to put themselves in the right position as we rumble towards that halfway point in this race that could make it official with the rain looming all around us.
See that organization at the bottom line starting to make a little headway. Eric Jones dove down in front of Cole Custer. And now Cole is pushing the 43 car of Eric Jones toward the front, and all these guys on the top see it.
Get Christopher down, get him down.
Denny Hamlin telling him, get Christopher Bell down in front of me. Too late, Christopher's too late. Doesn't make the move. Denny Hamlin to the front. He saw it in his mirror.
I gave him warning.
He saw that happening, and that's such a smart plate racer right there, is to understand exactly what's getting ready to happen in the next lap or two, the next corner or two. You watch that inside line form, you're up in the outside line, you wait till it gets to you, jump down in front of it, just like Eric Jones did, just like Denny Hamlin did. Now they're up front, controlling the bottom line.
All right, now let's see if the outside line can fight back. Now that the inside line's caught him, now this outside line can side draft a little bit harder with a big push on Bell into turn 3. See Bowman trying to hang on. They split the front up. So Denny Hamlin's out there all by himself. What's he going to do? Is he going to jump up in front of Bell? Nope, he wants the bottom.
They may be leaving that spot in front of him that Bell could get there, but he's not going to be able to. Marty.
Rick, what a move for Denny Hamlin. That's trust in your spotter as well. Chris Lambert and Denny Hamlin have worked together for a long time. They've won Daytona 500s, and he also knew on that bottom line was Eric Jones, his former teammate. He trusts him as well. So Junior, talk about that. The trust you have to have in your spotter. When he says go low, you got to shoot down there.
Yeah, Denny saw that coming. He's got nothing to lose. You know, he can make these kind of moves without worrying about losing a lot of track position, losing stage points. He doesn't need stage points. He can take every risk he wants.
And I'm like, yeah. So make your
Little bump there out of the 4 of Kevin Harvick to get that high line moving again. You won't miss a thing.